So this is an example of how to do forecasting in Excel. What we're going to do for this lesson is we're going to perform a naive forecast. So I set up a little spreadsheet here with 3 columns of data. One is, I just numbered the period, 1 through 24. We'll have 24 periods of demand data, and we will basically create 23 forecasts. The first one we cannot forecast because we don't have any past data. The second column I set up is month, just to number it and to make some sense out of what these numbers mean. And the third one is demand, which I basically simulated demand, and to do that I used random numbers between 80 and 120. There's a ran between function in Excel that you can use to do that. The only thing is, don't forget to copy and then just paste the values so you have real values. So what you see here, it goes from 120 at the highest point, and it can go, in this case it only goes as low as 84 here. So that is our demand. And now we're going to do a naive forecast, and all the naive forecast is, we're going to predict in January, or after January, we've seen that demand was 120, and we're going to predict that these 120 are going to happen in February as well. So all we need to do is say, click on D3, which is in the forecast column, second period. We type in equals, and then we move our cursor one time to the left and one time up, and we highlight the cell for demand in January, and that's all we need to do. Then we hit enter, and that value is entered. So it will remember what was in our cell C2, or the demand column for period 1. Now, what we need to do to continue this type of forecast, we will go back to the cell that we just entered that formula in, and we will point our cursor to the bottom right corner. We will hit our left mouse key, and we would drag it down. You could drag it up if you wanted to, but we'll drag it down because that's where it needs to go. And we see that it copied everything down, and it remembers to look one cell to the left and one cell up and just enter in that value for the cells we copied. So that is all there is to the naive forecast, and I hope you find that pretty useful.